This is Adrian Breezy Entertainment.
Here we have Topski's colorful nightlight alarm clock. Now this alarm clock comes with a few features. The first feature is you can change the color of the screen by pressing this right here that says color screen, and once I tap it, it will change to whatever color I want. And I can also put it to a transitioning color that will go through the various colors. I can also do it with a mixture. Right. And you have a lot of options. So just going back through the various options. Right. You can also get an additional lighting on top by touching the color light right here. So you press this down here and then it's on. And then you press the color light and basically you can get a variety of color options. Right. You can also get transitioning colors. And again, you can go through a variety of combinations that you see deem fit. Right. Alright, so in addition to that, you can also change the brightness of each. So I'm going to just put this on a static one, which is white. I'm going to change this to a static one as well, which is also white. Alright, so if you turn to the side, you have the dimmer control for the light at top, and you have the dimmer control for the screen light. So I'm going to just turn it back around. I'm going to show you. So I'm going to do the screen light first. So I just bring it down, and then basically I can do it like this and bring it to the highest brightness, or I can dim it to the lowest, where it's basically giving a fade effect. I can also do this with the top, where I can dim the light, right, and I can basically bring it to the brightest range. It really depends on what your choices are. Alright, now let's bring back this up. And so I touch the side that controls the light color for this, so just be careful because just tapping here can end up changing the color. Alright, so now that I have basically adjusted the lighting to my preference, let us just turn to the back where we have some more controls. So you can also set the time, we can also set the alarm. So in order to set the time, there's a button right here that you press, you hold down on it, and basically I'm just going to show you that you press and hold down on it. Let me just do it again, and then you can switch between which one you want to basically update. And of course you have the plus and minus right here, and that you can use to increment the time. So I'm going to show you. Right, press down on it, and then I can change the time. So if I want to set it at 5, and I just press, and I can do it again, and I just press, and that will basically set the time. Right, now additionally to that, you also have the option to set the alarm. So you set the alarm by, again, selecting one of these buttons. So you have alarm 1 and alarm 2. So you can basically set 2 alarms, 2 separate times. So you can set like probably at 5:30 and 5 o'clock. So let me just select one of them, and here we have, and we can of course increment, and then in order to confirm this, you just select the same alarm button again. If you're okay with that, then you're good. And of course this is the actual time that is set at right now, so that alarm time would have passed, but you get the understanding from this example how it would operate. All right, you can also adjust the volume. So let's turn it back again. All right, so the volume is here, right? So right in here, you just select. So 3 is the highest, you have 1 as the lowest, 2 give you a medium, and of course 3 is the highest. Right, and that's essentially how loud it will be once this alarm is going off. All right, so you also have 2 options. So you have an option to use battery, and you have an option to use the USB Type-C as a power source. You also have a USB port. Right, now something to note when it comes to the USB, because it will basically allow you to retain the settings. If it momentarily goes off, it does have some form of catching that will keep those settings. However, if for some reason it is off for a very prolonged period of time, then you would have to set the time over again. So just something to note. However, if you have the battery will help to retain that consistent time. So you won't need to always reset it, and well, not reset it, but rather you won't need to always set the time once it is in operation, right? So that's a perk, and it makes sense because it needs power in order to retain those settings. So the battery will always have it on a constant supply. And of course, once you're changing out the battery, you will have a little catch of those settings to quickly change the battery, and then you're good again. So I'm going to just turn off the light, and I'm going to show you how it looks in the dark. Alright, so in the dark, this is how it looks. And of course, like I said before, you can choose how you want it, right? So this is very lovely, and I would definitely keep it as this. And of course, you can adjust the brightness, right? You can do this on both ends. However, at night, I'm sure you would not want it that bright. So I'm just gonna put it back to blue because I like the blue. Yeah, let's go. Right. It's definitely a vibe. I like it. I'll probably turn down this one a bit. And also turn down the top one a bit. Yeah, that's perfect for me. Well, thank you for watching this video. Please leave a comment if you enjoyed it, if you are interested in this product. I'll put a link in the description below. Just a disclosure, I'm a part of the Amazon Affiliates program, and I may earn a commission from qualifying purchases. Now, thank you again, and please enjoy the rest of your day.